Mandy and DJ. We are in Ohiopyle State Park this weekend. Unfortunately, we don't have our camping buddy Murphy with us this time, but it's about 8 o'clock. We're going to start our adventures with setting the camper up. We're going to have a fire, and then in the morning we're going to go explore the park, and we're going to take all of you along with us. Our campsite is huge, and DJ is so excited that it is a pull-through. What do you think about pull-through?
I love pull-through sites. I got no anxiety on backing it up.
Can't get over how big our site is. It's enormous. Favorite part of camping, the fire. Gonna go grab my camping chair and sit down and relax. Can't get over the fog out here. Kind of gives it like a neat little feel to it.
I don't know if the camera captures it or not, but yeah, it's capturing it.
Ready to sit by the fire. But we got a few more things to do yet. We're gonna put the bikes underneath the awning. I can't wait to go bike riding tomorrow. I think it'll be my first bike ride of the season.
I think we had them out early in the spring because they were down off the rack in the garage. So I think they were out early in the spring. I mean, a few nice days maybe in March. I think you and Brianna might have went. I did not.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Which one do you think is DJ's? Which ones do you think is Mandy's?
Well, let's take a closer look at these. Guess we'll let that up for the viewers to decide who rides which bike.
Yeah. DJ's getting his lights out. I like the blue with the fog. It looks kind of cool.
We are playing a round robin game at the campfire, and we're using our Spotify, and we were each picking a song. And if you were sitting at our campfire, what song would you request? Put it down in the comments. So far, we have mostly country and a few 80s rock. So what song would you want us to play?
Okay, what's your next song?
We are going to play the bar song Tipsy by Shabuzi.
What? I never would have expected that from you. How did we get to Shabuzi?
All right, Mandy, it's your turn. You're up. What are we playing?
Wagon Wheel, and I love the train. I love the train in the background.
Let's listen to the train. Well, good morning. It was a late night last night playing our round robin game at the campfire. I don't think we turned in till after midnight. So we are going to get some coffee ready and get some breakfast and get ready to do some exploring today. So we are having scrambled egg whites and potatoes with peppers and onions for breakfast. A little bit of ketchup. A little bit of hot sauce on my eggs. Got our coffee, and we are all ready for breakfast. All right, breakfast is finished. I'm going to take a few minutes, clean up the grill, and get it ready for burgers tonight.
Well, good morning. DJ's just finishing cleaning up the grill from breakfast. We got a couple new things for the camper that we're going to go ahead and show you. We got a new paper towel holder. So our other one was what? Just more of like a...
It's a two-way tape to the wall.
Yeah.
So it kept falling off.
So this one's a suction cup. And then we got a new flag holder for our flag. So I'm excited about that. Oh, yes. And this was on clearance at Walmart for $2.50. You may have saw it in the video last night. It's just like a little light. It's so adorable. And it changes colors. And then, what else did we get? Oh, we got a new garbage can from Walmart. So, we'll show you all our new stuff. So here is the garbage can. It's made by Camco. And it's really nice because it holds a 13-gallon kitchen bag. It's got little campers on there, and then the top just says, "Life is better at the campsite." Isn't that the truth? Oh yeah, that's a lot thicker than our last one.
Oh yeah, heavy duty.
And then here's our flag. If you're interested where we got this, we had it made on Etsy.
The flag, it's got a little clip on the side, and at the top there's going to be a lantern holder.
Here's another look at the campground in the daylight. Looks like a fairly new section. They got some trees planted, so in a few years it'll provide some nice shade. Aw, that turned out nice. Here's the lantern.
We'll hang the lantern on it. It lights up, but you can't see it yet.
Yeah, that turned out nice. Well, it's not official until the flag goes out. And here's the other side of the campground. We're on the end loop here. Now we're gonna quickly assemble the paper towel holder. Where'd you get this?
Amazon. That's where it all comes from.
A little wobbly, but it's on there pretty good. I don't think she's going anywhere. And we're off to the park office. We got to go get our passport stamp, and then we're going to do some hiking and lots of exploring. So they got a little firewood station here. Looks like some ice as well.
As we're leaving the campground, there is a vista. I'm going to stop and show you that. Little pathway that walks right along the river towards the visitor center.
I can't get over how that water is just ripping down through here.
We're at Ohiopyle Falls, and downstream from the falls is the visitor center. It does have a glass overlook area. Like a little trick with your iPhone, if you take a photo on live mode and then go into your video or your photos and you click that button at the top and go to long exposure, it'll give the photo the dreamy look. State Park has these nice viewing platforms. You can look out and see the falls. All right, we're off to the visitor center.
I don't know.
They have a little gift shop inside the visitor center. Stickers, magnets, keychains. And on top of the building is a green roof.
Yes, I am right here.
No, what state is that? I'm on coast. What? Wait, I don't want to go. Did I mess up my thing? I might have messed up my homework. Definitely check out the visitor center. It's got a lot of cool information and amazing displays in here.
Checking out the old general store. Mandy, we can make your popcorn tonight on the fire. Not only do we need the Jiffy Pop for the fire tonight, but we need the official popcorn popper extension handle.
Alright, I don't know why, but I think I want these for the house. Look at the detail inside with the leaves and the flowers.
So, not only do we get camping equipment, we now have house decor. What did you get?
Peanut butter overload.
In a sugar cone, or in a waffle cone.
Now we're headed to the Ferncliff Trail where there are fossils, there's rare plants, all kinds of cool stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to find them, but we're gonna go and check out the hike.
Got your darn tough socks on?
Yeah.
That's funny because I got mine on too. Getting our hiking boots on, getting ready to go for a hike. So the ranger told us to park at the old train station and cross the bridge to start the trail. So we are walking across the pedestrian bridge over the Allegheny River. Let's try turning you around here. There is upriver. Watch this guy on his board surfing those little rapids. I think Mandy is recording her TikTok as she's coming down the steps. So it says, hiking the Ferncliff, the 1.8 mile Ferncliff Trail around the peninsula is a comfortable 60-minute walk that is easy to follow. Just watch for the appropriate signs along the trail. If you have more time, take the side trips off the main loop. And we're going to head down towards the falls first, so you could go either direction on the trail. Looks like the trail, they must have had some high winds come through here at some point, knocked down some of these big old trees. Well, it looks like the trail had been blocked up at one point with some debris. There is a fossil in the rock, not sure what it is, but it is a fossil. See off in the distance the State Park Visitor Center.
This is our state flower, the mountain laurel. Believe it or not, it's one of the fastest moving plants in the world. Inside the flower are 10 stamens, each with a red-tipped anther tucked into the petals. As the flower opens, tension builds. When an insect lands, the stamens launch pollen up to 8 miles per hour.
It's also mountain laurel, but it is more pink in color. So here is mountain laurel, and up behind it is rhododendron. The leaves are much larger.
Here's another one of those fossils. And another one. Well, we just found a sign that explains what those fossils are. So it says, forget snow and ice. Pennsylvania 300 million years ago was a tropical swamp with huge ferns that grew more than 80 feet tall, and the proof lies under your feet. Look carefully and you will find the fossilized remains of tropical plants trapped in the sediment of ancient sea, long since vanished. Gradually, erosion wore away the sandstone that entombed the fossils, exposing them for you to see. Look for and enjoy these fossils, but make sure that you do them no harm. Pennsylvania may never be tropical again.
Right below the sign
Yeah, there's one right there.
is a fossil. This Ferncliff Trail is really neat. It goes right along the river. Walking a rock edge. Not sure where Mandy went. Hopefully she didn't fall in. Oh, there she is. Must be doing a TikTok. Another fossil.
Here's a tulip poplar tree. Gets its name by the shape of its leaves. Looks like a tulip.
Little side hike to Falls Overlook. Let's go down and check it out. Wow, that is really impressive. Wow, look how bright orange that mushroom is.
So this is ghost plant. Sometimes it's called Indian pipe. It's a parasitic flowering plant that lacks chlorophyll. That's a black-throated green warbler. It's almost like you're looking old.
All right, we're starting away from the river. What do you think of the trail so far?
I love it. This is probably one of my favorite trails in Pennsylvania so far, with the fossils and the diversity of plants, and then the waterfalls, the river. This is a really cool hike. This is a wild yam. The Ferncliff Peninsula Natural Area is registered as a natural landmark.
All right, we just finished the Ferncliff Trail and we're gonna head into town and grab some lunch. And I think we are just gonna go over to the Falls Market. They're famous for their burgers, sandwiches, and breakfast. Guess we're gonna go check it out. So I had gone with the pulled pork sandwich, and you get your choice of side salad or coleslaw or a bean salad. And Mandy went with the personal pan cheese pizza. After we ate lunch, we take a stroll through town, the Ohiopyle Coffee Company. Looks like there's some beef jerky experience down here.
There's a free little library. I'm going to go check it out.
Mandy says there's a free library.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, they got one of the little food pantry ones.
And beside it is a food pantry library. After lunch, we decided to go to Cucumber Falls. The parking lot was full, so we ended up parking up the road, walking down until we found a little side trail that led us to the trailhead. There is also a half-mile trail from the visitor center to the falls if you would rather just park at the visitor center and walk up. Gonna go check out the Tharp Knob Overlook Loop Trail, which is a 0.9 loop, and it's got a vista view. So we got up to the top of the hill, and that's where the overlook is, but there was a wedding party getting their pictures taken at the overlook, so we are doing the loop first, and we'll do the overlook when we get back.
Here's a look at some gnarly poison ivy.
We did the lookout trail, and we just learned that we are now down below the lookout, so we'll have to backtrack. Okay, the wedding party left, so we can go to the overlook. Looks like the state park has a pollinator garden started.
All right, we're gonna go check out the Meadow Run natural water slides. Look at our shadows.
We decided to take a quick bike ride on the Great Allegheny Passage, which you can pick the trail up at the train station. Well, did you guess right? Mandy, GBH flying upstream. This is a really nice bike trail. Little waterfall about 1.8 miles along the bike trail. Alright, I had some clicking noise on my bike. I figured it out and tightened up a bolt there on the front. Clicking noise has stopped, but now I got to make up some time and catch up to Mandy. So this is where the e-bike comes in handy. There she is.
Looks like the Twisted Spoke is the place to be on Saturday night.
Getting the grill ready for some dinner. Mandy is hanging out by the campfire.
My favorite place to be.
That's a big hamburger. Mandy is having a jalapeno barbecue burger.
Looks good. Having dinner by Candlelight, I guess. Lantern
I
light.
say lantern light because it's a late night dinner for us.
That burger.
We had smash burgers. Mandy's having a jalapeno smash burger. We got some beans. Brought some pasta salad from home. I think that's about it.
Some veggies.
Oh, and veggies. Oh.
Dinner was delicious, but now I'm gonna clean up. We're gonna put a bunch of stuff away tonight because it's supposed to rain first thing in the morning, and that way we don't have to put wet stuff away, or we don't have to try and put it away while it's raining. So we're gonna put away the picnic cover or picnic table cover and
The mat.
The grill. That's pretty much it. That's all we have
wood
out
bin.
here. Couldn't get our flag too.
Yeah, we could do the flag, the wood bin. Yeah, just anything that we're not going to use tomorrow morning.
Yeah. He's cleaning his grill. That's the sound you're hearing. And I'm going to sweep up this little rug to get it put away. It wouldn't be camping for us if it didn't rain at some point, right? At least it was warm this year. How about it?
Yeah, it was warm this time.
Or did I say this year?
This year, but no, this trip it was warm. We didn't need the heater.
Okay.
Well, good morning from Ohiopyle. It is Sunday, and we were planning on trying to get one more hike into Jonathan Falls this morning before we packed up and headed out. But as you can see, the weather is not cooperating with us. So we are going to head down to the local coffee shop and grab some coffee. Maybe it'll be done raining by then, and we can hit that last hike.
That cup is funny. Shop is super cute. Got some seating outside. That's where we're gonna go. Alright, I got an egg and cheese everything bagel.
And I got a ham, egg, and cheese plain bagel and a caramel frappe.
The atmosphere here is really cute. Even with the rain, coffee is very good. Highly recommend.
And just looking at the radar, it doesn't look like we're getting a break in the rain anytime soon.
Alright, it's still raining. It's starting to come down a little bit heavier now. We did get camp cleaned almost all up last night, like I said. Got the rest of it when we got back from the coffee shop. DJ's going, he's unhooking the sewer and the water line, and then we're going to make a decision whether we are going to go, what was it called, the Jonathan Trail?
Jonathan Run, I think?
Jonathan Run hiking trail. We'll see. If it's just real light raining, we're going to do it. If not, we're going to hook the camper up and head out. All right, so we are deciding just to head home. We're going to skip the hike because it's still raining and we have a 3.5 hour drive. But we want to give some final thoughts on Ohiopyle State Park. Highly recommend this campground. We had cell service here. The sites were huge. It was a pull-through site. I don't know. You have anything more to add on the campground?
No, as far as the campground, it's just this portion looks fairly new, which included the full hookups. Sites, like she said, were huge. It's just can't believe how big they are. The only thing is there's not a lot of tree cover because it is fairly new, but they do have trees planted, so in the next couple of years it should grow up and be pretty nice.
Yeah. As far as activities in the park, I think we covered quite a bit in pretty much a day. Considering we
didn't whitewater raft.
Yeah, we didn't go whitewater rafting. Almost signed up for a float today. I'm glad we didn't because of the rain. But we will definitely come back to Ohiopyle State Park and enjoy whitewater rafting, some additional hiking trails, and again, highly recommend this park. That's it for you?
That's it. That's it.
All
Bye for
right.
now.
We'll see you next time.